Let's talk for a few minutes, if we could please, about wisdom. What is wisdom? The ancient king of Israel, a guy named Solomon, said, "Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding." What did he mean by that? Well, he meant that wisdom was important, so we ought to figure out what it is. Now, there are two things here we got to think about. The first is knowledge, the facts that we accumulate. The second is wisdom. Wisdom, let's give it a definition, is the proper application of knowledge. In other words, it's not just what we know, it's what we do with what we know. Here's the problem. You've got one guy that knows how to use explosives, and he's very good at it. You've got another guy that also knows how to use explosives, and he's very good at it. One guy uses explosives productively to tear down buildings, old buildings that are falling apart and need to be destroyed so that something new can come in its place. You've all seen pictures of videos of that, of buildings imploding through controlled demolition. The other guy, same skill set, uses explosives to blow safes in banks. Two guys, same skill set, same explosives, but using them for two different reasons. Wisdom is the proper application of knowledge. So we should gather facts. And it's important to do so. It's important to gain knowledge. But it's how we use that knowledge that really matters. It's putting feet to that knowledge, putting that knowledge into practice. And that is wisdom. Wisdom is the proper application of knowledge. So as we go throughout today and we start accumulating the facts that we need for today and what we hopefully will use tomorrow, let's start to put some thought into how we're going to put those facts into practice in our daily lives. Because it's just not enough to have those facts sit on the shelf of our mind. They don't do us any good there. It has to be more than that. We have to both have those facts on our shelf and be able to take those facts off of our shelf and put them into practice in our lives. For example, you can learn how to drive a car. It's important to be able to get around. But if you have the knowledge of how to drive a car, but are never willing to get behind the wheel of a car, then the two don't work well together. You can have all the facts in the world in your brain, but if you can't figure out how the puzzle pieces go together and put them into practice, then you're not operating according to wisdom. Wisdom's the principal thing. Any fool can read a book and get knowledge. But it takes someone with some savvy, someone with some experience, someone with some ability to discern one thing from another, the good from the bad. And it is that discernment that we use to put things into practice. It's what we call wisdom. And so, as you move forward through today, let me encourage you, yes, gather facts. But with all you're getting, get wisdom. Because as Solomon told us, wisdom is the principal thing. So, God bless you. Have a happy day.